get it, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in. As always, you guys already know. Love you guys for tapping in. Matter of fact, let me see. It's a little dark in here. Let me turn that on. I forgot that I usually have screens on. And that actually kind of like reflects my, at least get a reflect some light on my face. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, appreciate every single one of you guys tapping in as always. You guys already know. Yeah. Salvador's already here pre-live. Says what's up, my G semi. So you in the fan band. How did your kids' 3-day go? And I bet you enjoyed it anyhow. Yeah, it went well, bro. It went well. It went good. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you tapping in as well for asking that question. Yeah, man. I think one of the other YouTubers had a birthday too, man. I didn't even know. That prison channel dude. I mean, that prison guard. There you go. The prison guard channel dude. Shout out to him, man. He has a great show. I was watching one of his videos. I mean, I had heard about him months ago, but I never really checked him out because, you know, I'd be doing my thing, staying busy. But I was watching one of his videos earlier, man, on the gallos and the whole C6. That shit was funny as hell, bro. That dude had me rolling, bro. You know, that boy had me rolling. And it wasn't even like a comedy video. It was just like reminiscing. You know, it was talking about dudes in the whole C6 and Sentinella. I was there myself. So it was definitely like a reminiscent type of moment, and it was definitely funny as hell in a good way. El Rogue says, saludos, bro. Hope you and your loved ones are well and in high spirits. Animoji, yes, sir. Always, siempre animo. Now, we're animals with animal. Let me see. But yeah, man. Another thing too, man. I heard. I think Flacco had dropped a video about Jay Williams getting locked up. I forgot all about that. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if that's. I mean, I don't think it would just be putting up a video if it wasn't true. So obviously, assuming it's true, which I have no reason to believe it's not. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. That could happen to me any day. You know, it can happen to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're willing to defend your family. I know I did a video with Tony, Stories from by a Current Prisoner. We did a reaction on Jay Williams on some of his things that he was saying about a certain topic. A respectful video, of course. And one of the things that I said in that video was like I wouldn't roll around my city or anywhere with my YouTube channel in the back of my car, especially if I'm a prison channel. I can't help but speculate or wonder, not speculate, but wonder if maybe somebody recognized them and wanted to test them because of that. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? You know, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not spreading no rumors. I'm just wondering. That's it. Plumero Sancho's scoping it out. What's up with it, man? Let me see. Goyo's up in the house, chilling with it. Oh, yeah. You know what? Hold on. My bad. Nay Love is up in the house. My bad. First AP lady. You already know. What's up, mama? You guys have not checked out Nay Love, go check her channel out. She be dropping some bangers, some good ass oldies. And man, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to get my speaker. I'm telling you, man, we're gonna do nothing but bump lives. Now we're gonna be doing a lot more of it. But yeah, man, for sure. Mr. Will says fuel LSM mine, so everybody yep. I've been enjoying your open topic lives you had lately. That's right, my boy. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, we always had good lives, man. When we didn't have to do with the bullshit, you know. All my lives have always been the same, bro. It's just unfortunate that a lot of the shit got. I don't want to see a power vacuum, but I hate vacuum. You know, got all my energy got sucked into that. Even though it took me 8 months before I responded to it, I used to have some individuals such as yourself and other dudes come in here before it all erupted on my side and things like that. And then obviously them dudes ramped up their attacks. Got a lot of channels against me, etc. It's in the past, you know. It's in the past. But yeah, that's what happened, man. But my lives have always been interesting lives. You know, always open lives. You know, wherever it takes us, it takes us. Like I've said before, my lives were originally and still are predominantly for anything that I did not cover on an earlier video. that day or any video before that. So, for example, if I did a video today, because I usually like doing short videos because I know people's attention span ain't that great because they're busy, you know, they're working, you know, they got other dudes they want to listen to. I understand, man, it's understandable. So, for that reason, I try to make my videos as short as possible while not compromising the integrity of the story that I was trying to tell, or at least in this case, my experience. And so I used to shorten it up, and then my live would be about anything you felt like you needed me to elaborate on, any questions, any extension of that video, and things like that. You know, but not but, and furthermore, any other topics that we want to talk about. You know, things like that. Brian Wood says respect always L APA fan. Appreciate you, boy. Nay Love says happy Thursday, Mr. Wood. He says, yep. Nay Love, same to you, amiga. Appreciate you, says Brian Wood. Romero says, I know and totally understand you. Appreciate you, dog. Black Wolf Cuddy says, FG. I don't even know what FG means. Because can somebody enlighten me of what FG means? No disrespect. Hope it's not something disrespectful. I'm not gonna assume that it is. I don't know what FG is. Babe, what's FG? You know? I don't know what FG means. Maybe you could enlighten me, Black Wolf. But I appreciate you dropping a comment. But yeah, man. So if Jay Williams is indeed busted, locked up, incarcerated, trapped in the trap, damn, man, it comes to show that any one of us could get locked up. Like I said, man, I could get locked up any given day. I know that I am not necessarily 100%. As far as like my felony record, I don't necessarily tiptoe the law 100%, but I do it so that I'm ready if something ever happens. But other than that, man, I stay on the lawful side of things. El Rogue says, bro, if feasible, can you do a video about the elevator ride? Ooh, damn, that's a county jail shit. Homies getting launched down the electrical stairs and inmates going missing at the Orange County Jail. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see why not. You know, I've done a bunch of county jail stories, bro. There's a few of them that I want to retell. Obviously, you guys know that my last channel got deleted, hacked and deleted. Um, you know, whoever hacked my channel still fucks with me from time to time. That email, they still be switching the profile picture and all kinds of shit. So they still have control of that shit. And I still have it on one of my phones. And I just be tripping out like, damn, bro, like you hated me that much, bro. Like you hated me that much. You know, we could have been well into the freaking. Anywho, it doesn't matter. We're still shining. Punch the back says, bail out of jail ASAP. God bless everybody in the chat and panel familia. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. I can't see that picture. What's that picture? I can't see it. But yeah, man. The county jail. It was definitely. I'm not gonna say too much on it because I'll probably do a video on it. But yeah, the county jail was no joke back then, man. I heard it's very good now. Like it's cool now. Yeah, I heard it's cool now and shit. I've been just like kind of like. At first, I was hoping you guys send me some videos to do reactions on things like that, so I could pretty much not even like. Not, I don't want to say struggle, but like, you know, when I be busy, sometimes it's really hard for me to sit down and be like, what video am I gonna do today? What memory? Things like that, right? And I noticed that a lot of dudes, man, not a lot, at least a few dudes, are doing a lot of Mexican mafia videos, a lot of prison politic videos, and being very, very, very explicit. Meaning, like, they're talking about shit that, I mean, I don't think that you should really be talking about. Not because of prison politics necessarily in the sense where like, hey, homie, you shouldn't be talking about that. Not because of that, but because I feel like, damn, like that could put you in danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a matter of being scared. You know, see, it's a matter of if you have a family, why wouldn't you want to stay alive as long as you can to protect your family and live for your family? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell I'm saying my experience, or at least share my experiences from basically 2016 and up. You guys ever notice that I've never really told any active side stories from 2016 and up? You know, my last 3 years, because all them dudes are pretty much still active, the senores and all that. So I don't, I don't want to. And then my brother's still active too. So out of respect, and you know, obviously, uh, out of respect, honestly, for all parties. Rod Boyd says, bro, you should start doing a day in the life of L or barbecue video. Just an idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, man. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Um, yeah. And you know, Rod Boys, the thing with that is that, you know, I wish we lived in a world where dudes weren't gonna hate and try to freaking snuff somebody's life out. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, like I could handle my own business. You know what I'm saying? And if, especially if somebody comes at me, especially if it's everything I've been through. Then who? I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live in in a situation where it's like I'm always looking over my shoulder, not because I'm scared, but because, bro, man, I got my kids that depend on me. You know what I'm saying? I got my wife that loves me. You know, like I provide a big chunk of our income. You know what I'm saying? So that would be irresponsible for me to do. Um, but I think there is a way to do it without saying where I'm at. My point with that is that I can't even, the juvenile halls that I used to go speak on, um, things like that, the counseling shit that I used to do, guest speaking engagements. I couldn't even, for one, I couldn't even put it on my channel, even if I wanted to, because it would really pretty much let people know where I was at any given time, 2 times, 3 times a week, you know? So I couldn't do that. And it's fucked up that I can't do that, you know? But it is what it is. But good, hey, thank you for the suggestion, man. Anybody else got some suggestions, man? I'm all for it. Wiser says, what up, homie? My boy, you and the family doing good. Appreciate you, Wiser. Yeah, we're doing good, man. And Rogue says, which picture? Mine, it's no, not yours, Rogue. No, not yours. I think it was going to the back. I think it was going to the back. I couldn't see it. Yeah, no, I can see that view. Newport Beach, there's more. Last I posted there now, cops are respectful towards their gente. It's humor year round. Nice. Yeah, good shit. Cifuentes. What's up, Jay? I said my boy. Said mine. But yeah, man. Rod Boy says, you're right, I get it. Yeah, I know, man. And look, baby boy, a homeboy, is, yeah, man. It's just, I hate it, bro. I hate it. I can't stand it. If I was single, bro, and with no kids, I don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be fucking probably me. And not that I'll be reckless, because I still would think the way that I do. Um, but it's just like, why increase the chances of some shit happening, you know? Because just because you're strapped up, just because you have a weapon on you, a knife or bat, or even you got them hands, doesn't mean that you're gonna win every battle. It's just not gonna happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can win 100 and lose that one. And that one is all you have to lose for it to be the last one. You know. But yeah. Let me see. So another thing too is I'm growing out my hair, guys. I'm growing out my hair. Um, for EBK. Shout out to EBK family. I know he was fighting that cancer. Um, I told him I was gonna grow my hair out with him. He hasn't started yet, but it's all good. I already started. Solidarity with him and anybody out there that has cancer. Man, shout outs to that, man. Keep on the fight. Sequenta says, I got a question. What do you think about the G-Face character? Honestly, bro, I don't know anything about him. I see people on thumbnails mentioning him, but I can legitimately say that I do not know anything about him. I put that on everything I love. I do not know one single thing about him on everything, bro. I mean, no disrespect to the cat. I've seen a thumbnail. I seen a thumbnail earlier. I think it said. I think OG put out a video. I didn't see the video. Um, The only reason I didn't see it was because I just didn't have the time to click on it. I usually have been able to, but I think it says something along the lines of, what do you say? G-Face lied about his prison something. I think that's what he said, but I don't know who it is. I honestly don't know who he is. Plomero says there's a difference between being scared and being reckless. Exactly, exactly. Rock Boy 909 says a wise man never trips over the same rock twice. Exactly. Wise man learns from his mistakes, my boy. You know what I'm saying? One of my sayings, one of these sayings, you know, it's crazy because I didn't even know that was a famous saying when I used to always think that shit in my head, you know. And people are like, "Hey, you copied that from somebody." I'm like, "Hey, bro, if somebody ever said that in the history of the world, I'm going to be surprised." Plain and simple. There's been billions of people that have been born in this life, meaning human lifetime, the last thousands of years. You don't think the same person's gonna think the same shit or even say the same quote? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I trip out on people. But I never say quotes. If I do say a quote, it's not that I haven't came up with. I'm always gonna give the credit, 100%. Jay says he is on paperwork. He got someone live, and I actually seen that he is a hood hopper and Hopper. And what gets me pissed is Hater World bringing him up, and I think he's getting paid. Well, one thing I'll say is this. This is one thing I'll say, Cifuentes. No matter who you are, no matter who you are, pay attention. No matter who you are, whether you're active or not. See, when I first came on here, the very first video, my very first video, bro, I didn't have nothing but like one subscriber, not even a one subscriber, bro. My first video. The first thing I did was say, "This is what happened to me. This is what I did. I'm not active. This is my situation. Hate it or love it. This is what I'm here for the youngsters. It is what it is." Don't lie about your prison record. Don't lie about your gang life. Don't lie about anything. There's no reason to, unless you want to portray something that you're not. I understand. But my point is, no matter who the fuck you are, on YouTube, on social media, it being that there's tens of thousands of people, not to mention millions, if you get to a status at a certain point, somebody's gonna recognize you. And if you have any dirt, any paperwork on you, you snitch, this, why do you, look, bro, nobody can ever say that ever told on anybody. Nobody in the prison system could ever say that when I went into the side, I got cells hit. Nobody could ever say that I have weird paperwork on me. Nothing. Because everything that I've ever said has been the truth. And not only that, the lifestyle that I live, unfortunately, I put in the work, bro. I did all that shit. I used to love my neighborhood, bro. I did the shit that I did because I loved it and I believed in it. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say, but there's been dudes in this life that wish they had the type of record that I had. A record that it's not unique. My record is not unique, bro. There's so many people like me in the prison system out here in the world, real mofos. You know what I'm saying? But then there's the ones that wish they could have lived that life. It's like, I just don't understand, bro. We lived that life because that's just the life that we had, bro. That's our beliefs. That's how we were raised. It is what it is. If I had a second chance to go back, knowing what I know now, at 12, 13 years old, man, I would have stayed in school. I would have got my degree. I would have done all that shit, became a doctor. I would have been rolling in a Lambo right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or something. But unfortunately, bro, I looked up to the wrong role models. And I don't want to even say wrong, like it was something wrong with them in that sense. It's just I shot myself in the foot, just like a lot of us did, you know. But as far as G-Face, whoever he is, you best believe that if it's true, it will come out. It will come out, man. I don't know who the cat is. I'll see if I could check it out. And if it's something worth talking about, you know, I'll speak on it. You guys already know, man. I really try to stay out of the drama. Unless I see some dude really just spewing some shit that I just have to speak on, and it's still not even gonna be about them. It's gonna be about what they're claiming, or what their words are. You know, El Rose says overall, man, it's not worth it. In the end, they end up taking the stand. Yeah, and went up locked up over Jake. Yeah, exactly, man. D Money says, and only have a few peeps that you trust. Know where you lay your head. Too many haters out there. Exactly, man. And even in even in some situations, even if you have your wife, or this is the reason why I tell my wife sometimes, like, I mean, not sometimes, but like, as far as my whole past, like, I don't share everything with everybody that I've ever been with, including my wife, because some of the shit that I've done has no statute of limitations. And I don't even want to put my wife in a situation where they're going to pressure her and she's going to have to pick the kids over me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wouldn't even blame her. I wouldn't even be mad at the fact that she had to do what she had to do and choose the children. And but then that we'll be in a situation where I'm locked up. She's gonna have to come visit me, and the kids ain't gonna have their father. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, if you've done some shit in your life, don't even tell your wife or your kids. It's not that you don't trust them. It's protection, bro. It's protection because the federal system, the state cops, bro, they're scandalous, bro. They will squeeze your spouse until there's no fucking blood left. Mark my words, man. I've had my taste of U.S. Marshal, bro. Those motherfuckers don't fuck around. Just for this is Hater World talks highly of him. My bad. I'm driving the Texas fence out. It's all good. And I highly appreciate the ones that keep it real. Yep. Romero says, I remember the very first video. L came out banging, no fucks given. Nothing. Bagging my status. It's stupid. Yeah, man. JM Sanho. Yes, sir, bro. 100%. L, fam, fam, fam. Let me see. G Phase apparently from AP, and now is from White Fence, but only kicks it with Bloods. White Fence is the old hood they need to regulate. Well, I mean, as far as who he chills with and needs to know, yeah. No. You put it aside. Thank you. I mean, no matter who. See, I don't know who the dude is. If he's older and already put in work, if he put in work, or I mean, done his time, he's just chilling now. Oh, that's the one you're saying. Oh, hell no. My wife is always on this shit. She is. Oh, he was on No Jumper. That's why people are talking about him. So she just told me right now he was on No Jumper. Man, she's always ahead of the curve, bro. What the fuck? Like, I don't pay attention to shit, bro. I really don't. People don't fucking believe me sometimes, bro. But I don't really be on shit, bro. Especially with everything that happened, bro. I don't even fucking. Even before then, bro, I wouldn't even. Especially after, I was like, I'm cool, bro. I ain't trying to watch nobody's fucking channel, dog. I'm fucking. You know why? Because I don't want to get invested in a channel and be cool with somebody just for a motherfucker to flip on me for no goddamn reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that dude, Yard Recall with Buzz. That motherfucker, that's another dude too, man. And I'm not trying to talk shit on him, but that's another dude I used to be cool with. And that dude stopped hearing from him and everything. And I see him with the other dudes that used to talk shit. And I was like, man, I'm cool, bro. I'm tired of the fucking betrayal. I'm tired of the deception. And it's not the type of betrayal where it's just like, oh, that fool was my homie. Nothing like that. It's just like kind of like a superficial betrayal, like on the surface, like a surface kind of acquaintance. When it's just like, damn, bro, like you couldn't even wait for me to do you wrong for you to turn on me. Like, damn, bro. The thing is, they know that I never did anybody wrong. I've never done anybody wrong, especially not on YouTube, bro. I've done some people wrong on my life, but not on YouTube. And that was decades ago when I was a different person. And I was on some stupid fucking hog shit. Like, what's up, dog? What you gonna do? What, you don't like it? What's up? Some stupid shit. Let me see. But yeah, man. Apparently, G Face has been on No Jumper. Um, I mean, It's the LA podcast, man. You know, if I would have never, it's crazy because I came this close. I came this close to promoting active. You know, there's a lot of dudes in prison right now that are only a bad decision, meaning only one question away from checking in. Dudes that have a date, that have put in work, done shoot terms, they're only that one question away from going to the other side and saying, fuck you, I'm too close to the house. Hey, here, kill your Sally. Fuck you, I got a year or two to the pad. You got me fucked up. I don't believe in this cause. I've only put in work because, you know, at first I believed in it. After that, ain't nothing left here for me. My situation. And they got to parole. They're out here spewing that bullshit. You know, the crazy part about it is that if I were to parole active in good standings, you wouldn't even see me on YouTube, bro. You wouldn't even see me on YouTube. You wouldn't see me on any of these platforms, nothing, bro. Because I believe in it 100%. Facts, I've been to the feds. Yep. D says, so have you met anyone that got rolled up because of he says she said no, said without no paperwork? Oh yeah, of course. There's been dudes. How about this? I seen dudes in the system. They got blasted off the yard because they spoke up on something. Not only was it not true, but they didn't want to handle their business. You know, in the system, bro. For the most part, I think it's half a matter of like honor and half a rule. If you speak up on somebody, pull their covers, paperwork on them, you're the one that has to handle it. So just say, for instance, we're on the yard, and somebody out there, you know that food's told, and you get at your peeps, whoever you need to get at, who you know he told on, you get the paperwork, you bring it to the mesa, at least back then, when the mesa system was in place, or even now, you bring it to a senor, you're gonna be expected to handle that business because you're the one that pulled his covers. And when I say half honor, is because yeah, hell yeah, shit. Why do you think I brought it up? I want to handle that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get this dude. But I've seen dudes get blasted for bringing some shit up, and it was true. And then they, no, hey, I'm just saying, here's the paperwork. No, I don't want to handle it, you know, because they didn't want to handle it, or because they jumped the gun and they went off rumor and there was no paperwork and they got blasted because of that. I've seen both situations. Now, as far as somebody wanting it up behind it, I don't think I've seen that situation. I'm not saying that it's never happened. Of course, it's probably happened, but I don't know anybody specific that's rolled it up before they got blasted. The two situations I seen, actually, I've seen like maybe about 4 situations, but those are the 2 situations that those were involved in. But as far as them running it up, I never seen them. Ernesto Ruiz says, "Is that a microphone or a lava lamp?" This is a HyperX microphone. This one changes colors, bro. It was 150 when I originally got it. The prices fluctuate now, and this is my other HyperX microphone that I have. Same kind, but this one's all red. This one changes colors as you talk into it. Let's see. I usually have it like down here hanging, but my kid broke my whole. My kid be breaking everything, bro. My kid broke my whole computer, bro. You guys want to see my PC, my personal computer? Look what my kid did to my computer, bro. Look at that screen. I got screens. Look what he did to my computer, bro. $1,000 computer, bro. I gotta pay to get it fixed, bro. I don't got the money right now. Jason Phillips says, Triple OG is good. I just see this video on G-Face. Salute to OG. I'm tired of getting on YouTube and on my feed is people talking about G-Face being a super cholo. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who the dude is, bro. But just, you best believe that if it's true, it will come out. And that's what he says. Are there certain individuals that prefer being locked up than being in society? Um, I've heard of, obviously, man, if you do a long time in there, you're gonna get institutionalized, right? I know I was institutionalized. But my type of institutionalism pretty much consisted of me not caring if I went back inside. You know, that's a perfect question, Ernesto. You know why, bro? Because you just pretty much asked the question that's gonna, once again, I'm gonna reiterate why they call my channel A Prisoner's Awakening. When I first started gangbanging as a kid and all that, before I started gangbanging, bro, I was scared of gang members. I got beat up by gang members. Um, my people were already, my family was already in gangs. I was close to my mom. I didn't want to be a gang member. Um, then I got beat up. I was scared of them before that. Then I got beat up, and then that pretty much gave me a resolve in my heart. So I was like, you know what, fuck these fools. You know what I'm saying? I already have a neighborhood to kind of like gravitate towards, Logan. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna be from Logan, and I'm gonna get these motherfuckers back. So from that day on, that pure belief, that goal I had in my heart, I wanted to shine for the neighborhood. Obviously, after that, the homeboys start talking about it. It's about the neighborhood. You have to come to the neighborhood. The neighborhood won't come calling to you. It has to come from you. You know what I'm saying? And then you get jumped in whenever you get jumped in, etc., etc., etc. So my whole life, I grew up believing in this shit, right? And it was, and for the most part, bro, the homies were like, you were all cool with each other. We're all camaradas, tight, putting in work together, doing our thing. Um, it wasn't until like halfway through my term, after doing a few true terms, um, honestly, the lockdowns, the guerras, everything, I got tired of going to war with somebody that I didn't even have a beef with. Blacks, bulldogs, or norteños. It didn't matter, bro. Like to me, it was just like, at first it was like, yeah, let's represent for the Sul, this and that, right? But then it became a thing where it was just like, okay, like at first it was just like, we're with the business, we're gonna get these dudes. And then I'm seeing this fool handle business too. Everybody handle business, and I'm thinking like, damn, like these fools are with the business too. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I was like, damn, like the fuck are we doing this shit for? You know? But I still kept doing my thing, you know, and I was educating myself. I picked up books ever since the halls. I picked up books in the halls so that I wouldn't be bored. And then I picked up a certain type of book when I got into the prison system. I got into philosophy, history, military history being the cream of the crop for me. That in conjunction with philosophy that was my bread and butter. And that gave me a hunger and a thirst for a better life. I seen the prison system of kind of like a microcosm of stupidity, meaning like this is a small world. These dudes are sitting here wasting their life when we should be out there in the real world being billionaires, being millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Making our life count. We're sitting here thinking that the pinnacle of our life, the height of our life, is becoming a made member and being in prison for the rest of our lives. The fuck? No disrespect to them cats. I'm just saying, as far as ambition goes, my mind dared to have ambition for more than that. I was like, why the fuck am I going to strive for something that is going to keep me in prison for the rest of my life when I should be a fucking boss, a real ass fucking power motherfucker on the streets, you know? So that changed my mind and everything. So by that time it was said and done. So I had that prisoner's awakening, that epiphany. I had it halfway through my term, you know? There's dudes that are never going to aspire to be anything, so it's easier for them to be in prison. They have no responsibilities. They have no bills to pay. They have no rent to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like they get fed, and they're doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the equivalent and the definition of being institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those and finishing answering your question, Evan. So yeah, there's some dudes that would rather be locked up. Those are the dudes that are truly institutionalized, but that's because they don't have no other ambition and no other fucking outlet to be able to fucking veer their energy towards. They're content with just sitting in a cell watching TV and not worrying about no responsibilities. Fuck that. I refuse to die shackled in a prison cell. Hell no. So when I had my APA, man, it changed me. It changed me. I said it before. Excuse me. I said it before. Prison did not become prison to me until I had my APA, a prisoner's awakening. And when that happened, prison became prison. I couldn't wait to get out. That's when I looked around and said, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? While you believe in it and you're striving towards your career, putting in work and catching time, like hell yeah, it's part for the Sur, the Norte, or the blacks, or whatever the fuck you cause you may be believing in. It's part of the plan. Hell yeah. You're not gonna trip. You know, waking up every day, structured, brushing your teeth, busting out routine now, waiting for breakfast, hitting the pad, doing the thing, hitting the yard, doing the burpees, you know, going to the shoe, doing all that bullshit, right? It's part of the plan. You have pride in that. When you go in there, that's right, homie. What's going on, homie? What's your name, homie? Buenas tardes, saludos. All that stuff. Once you don't believe in it, it becomes a real prison. Straight up. D Money says, who's the craziest person that you met in prison that has hands and that never told, and so that you and it never took an L? Honestly, bro, I mean, honestly, bro, I can't even say that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I told a story about Menace. He had the best hands that I've seen in prison, and that was only because uh, um, he gave it to two homies. Boom, boom, boom. He was rocking them. But he wasn't being blasted. So I don't know how he would have done if somebody would have blasted him. Um, I seen dudes get stabbed up fucking so many times. And I seen riot. And the riot, I really couldn't even stop and see who the fuck was the best fighter because, you know, I was fighting for my life just like other dudes were. And I was blasting dudes as well. It was chaos. We were running around. I was blasting dudes. Dudes were blasting me. We're fighting dudes. Dudes were fighting me. So So I don't honestly. I don't know. I don't even have a situation where I could tell you D Money. You know, some of these YouTubers will be like, they'll make some bullshit ass story up about the craziest prisoner that I've ever seen, that this and that. I could tell you some stories of the dudes that done the best stabbings, but as far as who's fucking like that, maybe there was dudes in the prison system while I was there, but I never witnessed it. You know, there is some dudes like that. There is some dudes like that, but I've never seen a dude like that as far as me witnessing it. You know. See what this is. Homie hung up. I exposed him last year for getting someone live from my fans. Okay, yeah, my wife saying he was a mafia or something like that. Armenian Power. Tony Fierro says tapping in. So my boy, I said mine's Dopey Boy Solo says Big TQ805 sending love and respect your way. Said mine's my boy. Plomero says, El, have you seen anyone in the Yarba straight up see a dark aura around being? I've seen with one dude in county, and short time later he went RIP. No, I haven't. I seen some shit. I mean, I experienced paranormal activity in the county, and I've been held down by a fucking demon. That's what I think it is. My homeboy used to call it a carga demon. 3 times in my life, 3 fucking times, and I still see shit from time to time. I firmly believe that's what took the homie from Hawaiian Gardens, but I don't know. PNG Media News. What's up, my boy? Tony Federal says much respect to Green Bay. Yes, sir. Big fan of Green Bay, homeboy. Hopefully, Love does good this year. OG says, Orale saludos, LA. Crack the chelas open 3-day weekend. Oh, yeah, for real. Hey, OG, I would have cracked the chela, but I can't because it's already open. And I crack it open every day. Saludos, OG says Plomero. Yep. Ernesto says Simón, OG tres veces. Ese Plomero, cubo, cubo, cubo. He says, Ernie, saludos, bro. Yup. Cifuentes says, OG saludos. Let me see. Cifuentes, I see you, bro. Good shit. VF Morales is up in the house. Chilling with dinner with us. What's up, mama? Appreciate you. PNG. She says, sends hers. PNG says, PNG Media News says, hey, V Morales. There you go. Cifuentes says, Cifuentes, when I was in the county, there was some blood that had hands. I seen whoop our enemies, but they were one-on-one. Okay, Cifuentes, so look, yeah, I seen a lot of fights in prison, bro. I mean, in the county jail. I seen a lot of fights in the county jail. I was in a maybe like about 4 fights in the county jail. And this is, keep in mind, we're not supposed to be getting down one-on-one. But the county jail is watered down, meaning, not watered down in a bad way, meaning like you could get away with shit that you wouldn't be able to get away with in prison. And I got down with a few setties on the 4 yards, and shit, bro, we were sweating balls because we thought our neighbors did hear us, and we were like thinking like, man, are they gonna tell on us and shit? Because if they told on us, we were gonna get blasted on the yard. It's fucked up. But they never said nothing, man. And then in Centinela, it was a 4 yard, but it was a 270. The homie from he was from, I think it was East Side Wilmas, East Side or West Side Wilmas. What's the East Side? I think it was from East Side Wilmas. What's his name? Rudy? No, not Rudy. Fuck, man, I can't remember. I can't fucking believe I forgot his name. Robert or Rudy. It started with an R. I heard he ended up checking in, but that was a good dude, man. That fool put in a lot of work. He was an OG. That fool, man, I seen that fool blast some dudes, like straight massacre some dudes. That's what people don't understand, bro. There's so many fucking dudes on the S and Y side, bro, that will split you from belly button to neck, you know. And I just trip out, bro, on dudes that I get that dudes don't have to like dropouts. That, you know, they're on this, they're in the safety of the YouTube channel, the safety of the streets. They're talking all this shit, and it's just like, bro, if you ever go to that side and you go to the other side, bro, good luck, dog. Because these fools ain't nobody telling them what to do on that side. And when they get their hands on you, sheesh. I hope it never happens to anybody. I'm just saying, bro. People don't understand, dog. Roman says, OG. Evan, on that's right, jokey status. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I drink every day, but I drink a couple of tall cans a day, you know. I honestly don't, one of those days where I come back from work type shit, open up a tall can, boom, boom. Weekends, open up a few tall cans, things like that, you know. I don't drink hard liquor. I don't get twisted like that. And that's what he says. Have you gotten any new East Coast subscribers? Honestly, bro, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Via Morales is hello, friend. Via Morales, saludos, friend. Dopey Boy Solo says, Ellie, you got any stories from the 805 car? I told a story about chicas, homie from chicas not too long ago. Jason Wells says, LA County, the Africanos all get down with their enemies. Yeah, that's one thing I used to envy about the Africanos, bro, the blacks. Same thing in our county. Them fools were back there getting it every time, bro, especially when they were drinking. We were always on our toes when them dudes used to drink. But the good thing about it was that somebody in the comment section asked me to tell that Scarface story, the dude that went out saying he was Scarface. I'm gonna tell that story again. But with that exception, for the most part, the blacks in our county, and the dude that had the keys in the county was a dude from LA. He was a blood from LA. He was a Paru. And he was the one that pretty much like when they used to drink, he used to keep dudes steady. And if anybody had an issue, hey, all right, you two, boom, let's go to the back. Oh, nigga, we go catch a fade, nigga. Let's get it, nigga. Boom, go to the back. They'll handle their business, and you could hear that shit. You could hear when we were disciplining somebody, you know. But them cats right there, bro, they were up back there hooping and hollering, fucking boo 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 boo. Like, bro, that shit used to get cracking. And we used to sometimes we were drinking alongside with them, not sharing their wine, but like we used to have our own wine. We used to crack it on the weekend. Sometimes they used to coincide in the same weekend, and we used to all be on our toes, you know. And nothing really happened because of drinking while I was there. The two riots that I had in the county, uh, the time I got blasted in the head, and I got hit 2 times in the head. I got sliced in the back of my head. I got a big old slice. That shit was leaking bad, and one in my head. Two different riots, F-27 and F-28, the modules. Uh, modules, mod. I know a lot of dudes call it mod, but mod is short for modules. Just in case anybody out there wants to know. Indica delusion. What's up with it, my boy? Just with me too, L. I give them that. Yep. Just says worst thing about LA County is processing. Oof. I've heard about that shit, bro. We don't have us. It's like 24 hours, I think. Yeah, like 24 hours max. I heard LA County, bro, it's like fucking forever. You know, like 3 days or some shit. That's fucked up. Indica, what up, bro? He says, yes, sir. VF says, L, if I may ask, do you have any crazy stories about the paisas? Shit. That's my boys right there, man. And my boys, hell yeah, I got some stories with the paisas. I haven't really told them, honestly. Honestly, I haven't even told you guys the stories when I went on sick ones in prison. Even in jail, bro. In Pleasant Valley, man, that's that I used to chill on the bro. What seemed like forever, I used to chill on the Paisa area. That was my home. That was my second home. We had two areas. Sureños had two different areas, but I used to be in the Paisa area, bro. That was my home right there. Excuse me. Let's see. I hate doing lights on my phone, but like I showed you earlier, my my two laptops and my PC. My kids broke both my laptops and my main PC computer. Yeah, they fucked up my protective custody computer. Not fucking with you. My personal computer. Um, I have one Samsung laptop left that doesn't have a charger to it. I gotta order it. And then I have this HP one. This HP one that works, but for some reason I can't do lives on it because it doesn't have. I don't know. I don't know what it is with StreamYard. It doesn't take StreamYard for some reason. I don't know what it is. So I'm down to damn near no fucking appliances. Oh yeah, 72 hours. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. But yeah, 72 hours. Yeah, yeah, that's what I heard. About 2 3 days. About 3 days. Yeah, that's what I heard. It takes days. Yeah, motherfuckers be sleeping in the fucking in the concrete and shit. It's all bad, bro. Let me see. Tell a story. Tell a story. What story can I tell without actually having um I mean I could do a video on it. But I'll say this. Okay, I'll say this quick. I'll give you a quick story on one of them. It was pretty funny. I ran my mind through it. I think I thought about two or three. I'm gonna tell you the one that there was this little short little paisa, right? My boy, his name was Peru, man. That dude, he was from Peru, but you know, homeboy was blasted up like me. He looked like a homie actually. He didn't speak a lick of English. We were out there, we were strung out, we were doing our thing, picking up papers when we can. I mean, but the dude was a baller, man. His family, man. I never asked him, but That motherfucker, bro, like, he's like, hey, go pick up this paper, go get that paper, bro. I didn't even have to worry about paying for shit. This fool was just like, and the crazy part about it is that this dude, because I was the one slanging at first, and then my plug dried out. They snatched him up. They told on him. They snatched him up, and then I lost my plug. Meaning, I used to get my grams from him. I used to sell maybe about. I used to make about 12, 50 papers out of a gram. I used to use up 2 of them and sell 10. You know what I mean? The next gram, I used to get. I used to sell my 10 grams and then celebration. Okay, now I'll get high. Boom. And getting high in there is like a numbing sensation, meaning like we gotta have an escape. You know what I'm saying? It's an escape. I mean, I never shied away from my addiction and things like that. You know. Anywho, that fool got snatched up, so I was like, fuck, man. And that's how I met him. That's how I met him. He used to buy up all my product at one point. I was like, damn, fool, like, the fuck? So when he started buying that shit, my 2 little shit that I used to get for free, I was like, here, fool, take that shit. Go ahead. Here, it's on you. Because he had the money to where he wanted to buy grams. He wanted to buy grams, and they didn't want to sell him grams. They wanted him to bleed out paper for paper, paper for paper. Meaning, a gram was $200 in the prison system. $200 for a gram. $100 for a prison gram. Meaning a skimpy ass gram that they called the prison gram. What's that? You need a charger? So, but a righteous gram, they used to call it a street gram. That was $200. So I told this dude like, hey, you might as well just pick up $200. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well just get a street gram. And right when that happened, dude gets snatched up. This is how unselfish I am. I could have kept making my money, bleeding this dude out, but I liked him so much that it was just like, you know what, fuck this shit, bro. I'm just gonna introduce you to my boy. Get the grams from him. Don't trip. But he got snatched up, and that was a wrap. But he took a liking to me, and obviously I took a liking to him. And we pretty much said like, hey, bro, I got your back, you got mine, And this is an active yard, bro. Like we would have both got blasted if anything happened, and things like that. Before I keep going, let me read some comments before I get too backed up. PNG says, Chicano, what's up? Fresh from work, Chicano. I said, my boy, Chicano, El Chicano. I would Jean-Claude Van Damme do in prison. Would whack everybody like in the movies. That fool will beat everybody up if he really was like the movies. That if not, he's done. OG says, yes, B, they have going back 10 to 10. There you go. Miss Chicano, too. What's up, Christine? I said, my baby girl. Saludos APA, saludos Chess, saludos Mr. OG. Excuse me. Appreciate you. OG says, Miss Chicano 2. There you go. To Miss Chicano 2. Penny Rowe, what up, homie? What's up, my boy? VF Morales says, OG for OG, that's crazy. I think God, I never had a traffic ticket. And Chicano says, I had to sleep on the floor with the mattress. Oh, my God. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell us about the time you came out on Cops, a TV show. I did not come out on Cops, a TV show. I don't know who you're mistaking me with. La Verga Yarga says, Chief Face and Gunners Collective are the same character. Snitches, PCs, compulsive liars, pathological liars, right? Frauds, druggies, untrustworthy bullshitters portraying to be active. The list could go on. Oh yeah, Gunner tried to have the nerve. He stopped short from saying he went SNY. Oh my God, Gunner was on SNY yard. How do I know that? Because not only the recording says so, but he told me so. He has been on a SNY yard. He told me that personally. Anywho. Were you ever worried about dude being an informant asking for grams? No, my boy, because I know who he was. So El Chicano, look, this was on the main line years before I went to the side. I was on the other side for a year and a half. But you know what? I'm gonna do a video about the other side as far as the telling aspect. There was fools dropping kites and telling on the main line. So, anywho, So my plug gets snatched up. Somebody told on him, probably somebody that owed him a lot of money. So this would tell me like, look, let's go find. By this point, we used to chill on the yard. We became friends, doing our thing. We're like, yeah, I got your bag, you got my bag. So it progressed. Our relationship progressed, and they used to fuck around. He used to fuck around, man. And so I got strung out with him because he used to always pick up dope. And he's like, on my way. He used to give me a paper every day, and I was like, damn, bro, like you don't gotta give me this shit. But man, I used to go in there. But the thing with heroin is this: when I say strung out, you could do OxyContin, um, Percocets, whatever pills are out there, right? If you do them long enough, you're gonna start feeling withdrawal symptoms. That's what I mean by strung out. So I was doing it every day because it was free, you know. I know a lot of people have this whole image about drug addicts in prison, they're scandalous, debts, and all that shit. I didn't know a single fucking dollar on the yard. If anything, I had money. Um, so I'm being a little more detailed. I know V asked me to tell this story, and you know I'm always gonna be raw and I'm always gonna be honest because I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. The good parts or the bad parts in prison, I'll tell them all. I don't give a fuck. As it pertains to me. So, anywho, that's just a little backstory of how I met Peru. That was my boy right there. So they ended up sending me on a mission. They ended up sending me on a mission, and this is I think it was usually the time. That's the time where I took that dude from North Hollywood Locals out the yard, and I told him, "Hey fool, hey cabrón, me voy en un jale." Ahí hablamos cuando salga. So 90 days for a bullshit ass little battery. I ended up doing 6 months. Well, I got 6 months, ended up doing about 120 days because I had priors. So anybody that didn't, okay, so this is how it goes. Battery on an inmate, meaning an assault on an inmate. The first time you get 90 days, it gets mitigated to 60 days. You get out with 30 days. The second time you do 90 days, you do about around that time. The third time after, meaning you have aggravated factors, you get 6 months and you do 120 days in the hole out of 6 months because there's a percentage that you do. So that's what I did, 120 days, come back onto the yard, see my boy, what's up, dog? Boom, like nothing, man. We pick up where we left off. And there was this, at the time, there was these two paisas. There was these two paisas. One, and I keep laughing because there was this little short one, man. He had a big old mustache, big ass hair, and he was trying to politic. He was trying to politic on the Llavero, Durango. The fool that had the yard for the paisas was Durango, and Durango, man, he had a lot of love for me in Peru. He had a lot of love for me and him, bro. Me being a sureño and Peru being a paisano. He knew that when it comes to moving knives, dope, kites, we were reliable. We were reliable and we were always together on the yard. We were always together on the yard. You know, there's other things I want to say, but I'm not. So guys, I want to get the story out. Sorry for prolonging it. But anywho, eventually this little paisa with the big hair and the mustache starts talking too much shit. He's talking about he's going to take over the yard for the paisas and this. Some shit that he shouldn't even be talking about. And the reason he was saying this shit, because he had came from wherever the fuck he came from, Avenal or some shit. He got into some shit. There was nothing even major. He went up to a 3-yard. He's talking about he's going to be a llavero in Spanish. See, you got to understand that we're talking about paisanos, right? Este cabrón le voy a tumbar la pinche yarda, güey. Vas a ver, güey. Este güey no sabe lo que está haciendo. Este cabrón Durango, la verga. Pinche payaso, hijo la verga. Le voy a quitar la pinche yarda, vas a ver, güey. Vas a ver. Ey, compadre. ¿Qué está esto que está diciendo que me vas a tumbar la yarda? No, Durango, ¿cómo pues? ¿Cómo pues? No, yo nunca dije eso. ¿Quién dijo eso? A ver, tráemelo para acá. A ver qué va a decir. One of them cats, pretty much, denying what he was saying. He was saying that he was gonna fucking take the yard from Durango, and when he was confronted by it, the dude was like, "No, I never said that. Who's saying that? Bring him in front of me." Anywho, they end up removing this fool. And the paisanos. There was this older dude, right? There was this older cat. He was short as fuck, man. That dude must have been at least like 4'1", 4'2". I'm not even exaggerating. He was one of the ones. They removed the dude that was trying to take the yard from him. It never went nowhere. Him and his boy. Him for doing what he did and his boy for lying for him. So they said that day, that very same day, man, I could have told the story on my thing. I probably will later. They ended up removing a homie and 2 paisas. Chuck Norris. So my boy, you've been on the sidelines. Hey, dog, this story right here, my boy, I think that was you that removed. But you're the short paisa. No, you're not the short paisa. You're you know what? You're the short paisa that removed the paisa that was talking shit on Durango. So there were the 2 paisas removed, each paisa. So it was 2 and 2 on one, and then the homies removed another sureño by the handball courts. So it was so funny because it was 3 removals. It was 3 removals in one day. In one day. But this is my point of the story. The dude that was trying to take the yard from Durango, which was never gonna go nowhere, the little paisa, what was his name, bro? Fuck, man. It was a paisa name too, a cool one, like una pinche rocket, you know, like some shit like that, right? But that fool, when they went to remove him, they took off on him, boom, 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 boom. That fool fucking threw himself on the ground. They got on top of him. I swear to God, I've never seen lucha libre in person until I seen this shit. That fool was like this. That fool wasn't punching him or kicking him. That fool was fucking dropping elbows on him. Boom, the little short paisa, man. It was comedy. And obviously, it's not going to be as funny unless you guys were there. But yeah, man, that shit was fucking hilarious, man. That was fucking lucha libre in real life, man. That fool was dropping elbows on him, and we were laughing. Hey, bro. We were laughing. It wasn't funny because there was fools getting beat up. Honestly, those the 2 paisas that got removed, they did not get removed right. Them paisas were like, they were like, oh God, I forgot all about this story. Okay, VF, there you go. I hope you like the story, man. It's not even a story, it's an experience. It's a memory, man. That shit was funny. That fool was, what's his name, man? Fucking shit. I forgot his name. I could still picture him. He was older too, man. He was at least in his mid-40s, short, grayish hair, little fat stomach. He had a tattoo on his stomach. Must have been some Mexican state. But yeah, man. But he got his money though. You know, he owed some money. He used to fuck around. He owed money, and that's why they sent him on the mission. You know, that's just fucking funny. That shit was fucking funny, man. It was elbowing. That shit was good, man. I had a good time. You know, it's crazy to say, man. Even though I was locked up almost 15 years, obviously 13 and a half on the main line, I had some good times on the main line, man. I had good times. On the other side, a year and a half, I mean, I got in 2 fights. And honestly, I didn't really have good times on the other side, bro. You guys could understand that when I got to the side, it was a level 4, of course, as well. I was apprehensive. I didn't know what to expect. I seen a lot of shit going down, meaning like a lot of dudes getting whacked, a lot of dudes getting their throats sliced open, a lot of trannies getting removed, things like that. They were still cleaning up the yard, meaning like not cleaning up the yard, they were keeping it clean. It was just, you know, at any time I could have gotten a celly that had bad paperwork, and I was gonna have to handle my business. So you know, on the GP, on the main line, It's already established. You don't have to worry about child molesters, rapists, or rats for the most part. On the other side, you do, you know, and you have to handle that. You know, you don't have to, but anybody that has honor and integrity, we're still gonna handle that shit. You know, that's why I get upset when people talk about the SNY side in a certain light, like it used, like if it was still 10 years ago or 15 years ago when it first started, 20 years ago when it first started. There's so many good ass motherfuckers on the other side that are struggling every day to clean up those yards, um, while the main line and the dudes on this on the streets that are still in good standings talk all this shit about how they're all no good and this and that. Hell no, bro. They're the ones that are pretty much recreating another main line. It's fucking crazy. Truck says, "Orale." What's up, my boy? It's fucking with you. Oliver says, "Bro, I just found out some guy I was trying to pop somebody last week, and now he is looking at live." Good thing he didn't pop you. Righteous Monkey, what's up, my boy? Tapped in. What up, brother? Getting a workout while listening. That's right. Get your workout. Says Puentes laughing too. Hey, elbows, my boy. Lucha Libre, cabrón. El Bene de Cali. What's up, my boy? Hey, I haven't seen you here in a little minute or literally a minute. In a minute. Appreciate you, dog. Hollywood Hugo says, because of your energy, bro. Oh, shit. Because of my energy? Nah, bro. Don't ever let my energy ever make you do some shit, bro. Unless they attack you, my boy, be humble. Stay ready, but be humble. Trust me. I first started this live talking about Jay Williams after a little bit. Bro, any one of us could end up in prison, in jail at any given time. 100%. I hope I never do, man. But I know how susceptible I am to going back in a heartbeat. B says, I don't know if I should say this, but I've seen this show on A&E. These guys got into a fight, but the guy that did the stabbing took his jacket off, and he had books wrapped around his waist, like on Friday. That actually used to happen. So do inmates really do that with books around their body, like on Friday? I know a lot of blacks do. I know blacks do for sure. Um, and if they don't do that, I mean that's the old school shit. I never actually seen it myself. What I used to always see is that the blacks always had their couple shirts and their jacket, their prison jacket. It's like a jean jacket, which is a little thick. They used to always have their jacket on, even during the summer. Even during the summer. That's another video in itself. Hollywood Street, not that, bro. I was referring to what you said about your time. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, brother. JC Fuentes says, L, I like when you do lives around this time. Usually I miss them if I'm at work. Yeah, I mean, I usually don't do lives. See, right now it's eight. It's already 8 o'clock over here. It's already 8 o'clock where I'm at, so it's getting late. I would love to do them at 10, but by the time this time comes, bro, I'm already settling in. I'm already tired, bro. Like things like that. I'm already doing something else. So, and Chicano says, "Blood and Blood Out" movie. They did it too. V says he was Mexican, but that tripped me out. Oh yeah. Um, I mean, I never seen none of my cellies. I never did it. You know. Um, Elveni says, yeah, it was always suspect when it was 100 degrees plus outside and fools suddenly wearing the jacket. Yeah, man. I clown all the time, man. Like on the yard with the homies, I'd be like, hey, look, homie, especially the homies I used to chill with every day, my workout partners, things like that. Be like, hey, dog, if you ever come up with me on the yard with your blues on, I'm gonna take off on you. Because usually the homies, man, they're gonna do a holle, a mission, take off on somebody, blast somebody. They're gonna wear their blues. They ain't gonna wear in there. Obviously, you guys, for those of you guys that don't know, we have tank tops like this. Actually, I'm wearing prison clothes right now. I got these brown shorts fucking a great tank top. It's not pro club. It's not from prison, but this is the type of shit they sell in prison. Um, and this is the type of shit we wear to the yard. So if you're chilling with somebody every day, if you're chilling with somebody every day, you know what they wear every day. You know, you got your yard dogs, meaning your yard kicks, your shoes, and then you usually have your yard shorts and your yard shirt. You know what I'm saying? You go back in there, you're washing the sink, your bird bath, all that good stuff. Um, so if you come out the next day for a regular yard and you're in blues with your prison chucks, dog, get away from me, dog, get away from me, because you know you're gonna get sprayed or blasted out by the Bertha or the tear gas bombs and shit like that. Yeah, motherfuckers coming in there with their PIA shit, or like their state issue shit. No. Hey, bro, get away from me, dog. Nah, man. But hey, it is what it is. It's a good indicator. You know, in prison, bro, like everything you guys already know. I mean, for those of you that know, meaning like you heard the saying. Prison consists of routine, and after routine, more fucking routine, right? So anything that deviates, anything that changes from that routine, that's your indicators. That's how you know something is going to happen. That's how you know something's going on. You go out to the yard, you hear everybody chit chatting. You know, there's a little buzz on the yard, meaning everybody's talking. When you hear absolute silence, it's like saying, like, shh, hear that? No, I don't. Exactly. Absolute silence. That's how you know some shit's gonna happen. Some shit's gonna crack. Um, Same shit. Indicators, like I said, dudes not wearing their regular yard clothes. And the reason to close up this subject is that people don't want to lose their tank tops. These are personal clothes. These things stay closed. You bought this shit with your money. You know what I'm saying? You bought this shit with your money. You don't want to lose them. You know? So it is what it is. Albany says, "Left and puro PIA." Yeah, exactly. Puro PIA for sure. Yeah, let me see. Kareem Abdul says, "Where do Indians get water from?" For the water well on the yard. The water well. No, I'm fucking with you. It's. So they usually call it the mister areas. It really just depends. On the yard, they have the toilets. They have a couple water fountains, things like that, and you can get your water from there. Level threes, level 270s. Some 270s they have the little misters area where you have the little water ship, little shower coming out. That's where they get their water from. VF says, "Damn, right? Yeah, man. It's survival. It's survival. It's a trip, man, because it's a trip because prison right now in California, guys. I'm talking about California. Um, when I first went into prison, the shit was vicious. The first 8 years, um, we were at war. That was before the hunger strikes, all that. It was definitely vicious. It was definitely vicious. Uh, ZDM, are you Mexican? No, I am not Mexican, my boy. I am not Mexican. But I appreciate the question. Chicano says buffering. No, I didn't buffer. I had to check something real quick. PNG, right? It's all good, bro. Take all questions. I thought you lost connection. No, I didn't. Appreciate you. Is that boxer? Um, is who boxer? No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I dropped on my community page earlier, guys. I dropped the oldie but goodie interview on Paradigm News. I did a little panel with Paradigm News. I mean, I did. Sandman interviewed me about it's over a year ago now. And then he called me on a panel, and I stopped doing the panels because shortly after all the drama started, and then it's been about 4 or 5 months since the drama died down. Um, so yeah, man. I was going through my shit, and I was just like, man, let me check out some shit, you know. I stopped getting at them, bro. I used to have them on Instagram, both of them, Boxer and Sandman, but I took them out. I blocked everybody. I literally blocked everybody. But I didn't block Sandman and Boxer because I didn't trust them or because I had anything against them. I just blocked them because I just blocked everybody. I didn't know who to trust. I didn't want to take no risk, no nothing. But shout out to Paradigm News, man. Um, I was just taking a walk down memory lane. V says, L, what if you're cool with the black guy and he is going to fight? Could you back him up or would it be a problem? You cannot back him up on the mainland. It's just not going to happen, V. I mean, you could do it if you want, but the consequences are catastrophic, to say the least. And Chicano says, I remember when you would rock the mask. Yeah, that interview was when I had the mask. JC Puente says, I just seen Boxer interview on Insider. It was very good. Boxer, what Boxer? Um, what Boxer? Enriquez? That fool got out, right? Oh, Paradigm News Boxer on the Insider. VF says, why? It just politics dictates that. But on the SNY, you could do it. You could do it. I mean, I'm not saying that nothing gonna happen there either, but you could do it and you won't be in trouble. Jesse for this says, V, nah, you will get handled if you do that. Yeah, it's all bad. And Chicano says, it's prison, V. Yeah, for sure. Cifuentes says, Boxer for Paradigm News. Oh, okay, good shit. Insider? Um, what Insider? You talking about the fucking entertainment show? The celebrity entertainment shit? You got on the celebrity entertainment thing? The Insider? LaShonda, my baby's up in the house. My wifey, my love, is up in the house, chilling with her and dinner with us. I'm gonna get her on the choco later. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be naked when I do that. I mean, anyway. What's up, baby? Sorry, I said a little too much. But yeah. VF Morales says, J damn. PNG says, Shonda. There you go. Bye bam. BF sensors to LaShonda. Bye bam. And Shonda says, laughing my ass off because you know. Cifuentes says, it did 300K in the first day. Yeah, it's a good interview. What channel did you see on the Insider? What was that? ABC, CBS? Was it in LA? Because I know they got Entertainment Tonight. They got the Insider. They got what is that? Inside Edition. Which one was it? The Insider. It was the Insider Bill. On what channel? ABC. Because I got all those linked up with my cable. I'll just download the app and I'll check it out. Let me see. Shauna says, hey, PNG. Hey, V, she says. She said, well, it says it got 1 million views now. 1 million views? You would think it'd get more than that. It's on the Insider. Yeah, if you on the entertainment shows, you should get like shit. That's mainstream shit. You should get more than that. VF says Mrs. Parker. Miss Parker. And Chicano says Insider Boxer did an interview. It's on YouTube. Oh, it's like okay. So Insider has a YouTube channel. Yeah, I guess everybody has it. Hold on. Papa! Gabriel, babe, can you bring me? Ask him to bring me a phone. Let me see your phone real quick. Let me check out something real quick. I need to check out the insider. That's good shit, man. The insider. Rotten Tomatoes classic. The insider disposition in Mississippi. I'll put the insider boxer. Boxing insider. What the fuck? Oh, here he is. That's the one, right? Oh, hell no. This is insider, not the inside. Man, I was thinking you guys were talking about the fucking the celebrity news insider, bro. Not fucking regular YouTube channel. But anywho, good shit. I never heard Insider, the YouTube channel. Insider 8.29 million. Nice. Good shit. So let me see videos. 923,000 views. Nice. 3 days ago. Okay, good shit. Good shit. Boxer is a dude, bro. Boxer is a dude that is. Take it back. Here you go. Boxer is a dude that I know is he's been through some shit. You know, he's very well, and obviously he's very well spoken. He's an author. My stupid ass has to finish my book. I just been bullshitting. The married man says he's checking me out. Look at the married man. He says, "What's up with the chicken arms? Why are you looking at a man, bro? Why are you looking at another man?" And when next time you talk about these chicken arms, guess what? These chicken arms right here, my boy. You see this chicken arms right there? These chicken arms right here will have something to say. Get your ass in a fucking headlock, bro. Get your ass in a headlock, homeboy. Next time you talk about these chicken arms. But you shouldn't be checking out another man, my boy. So you should be ashamed of yourself. He's been doing good videos on his channel for a while now. Really good videos. They put in time and research for sure. Nah, that's good shit, man. I wish you the best, man. It takes dedication, bro. It takes dedication. My channel will probably be a lot bigger. You know, I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. My last channel got hacked and deleted, bro. It took something from me. You know, it took something from me, bro. I just got tired of it. You know, I got tired of it. Um, I could have kept on going, pushing, pushing, pushing. We're about to reach 4,000 on this one. For anybody out there that thinks it's easy to get 4,000 subscribers, start a channel today. See if you can get that. It takes time, man. It takes dedication. You know, I got a whole family. I got a whole freaking. I got a lot of things going on. I keep going for you guys. I keep going for you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys tap in. You know, your comments keep me going. My wife knows. My wife already knows, man. She already knows. I've told her more than a few times that I don't even want to do YouTube anymore. You know? The reason I keep going, man, is because of you guys for the most part, and because I know that I have some shit to offer. Um, anyway, I don't want to gloom up the day. Shout out to Boxer Paradigm Nukes, man. I'm sure that's a great ass interview, and it takes time. Like homeboy said right here, Chicano, it takes time. It takes fucking time like a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, I was just watching Jose Luis, and I tried to find you in the audience. It's not out, but I think you said you were on the show. I don't know. No, I didn't say I was on the show. There was homies from Lopers from my city that were on the show. No, I've never been on that show. I was locked up. No, I remember watching it. I remember watching that show, man. But there was some Lopers from my city. They were on that show for sure. Cifuentes said it's risky to be out there with an audience and talk about politics exactly. And that TV kept hitting me up for an interview. I couldn't do it. I'm not scared, but I'd rather not put myself in anything. Exactly, Cifuentes. Exactly. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. You never know. If you're in good standings, my boy, don't do it. Because if you ever go back, dog, I wouldn't suggest you go to the other side, bro. I wouldn't suggest because you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. I had to stick to myself. Look, my boy, on the other side, even though they were cleaning up the yard, it was a 180, it was level 4. I chilled with my homeboy from San Diego. He was there for 2 murders. He was there for 2 murders. Um, he was there because, he was strung out. Um, they had a power struggle. He burned the mess up for a whole pedazo, hooped the pedazo, left it because of it. He said, fuck you, motherfuckers. You guys want to stab me for no reason? Because you want to overthrow my senor? Fuck you. I'm going to take your dope and I'm gone. So my point is, I know that he never told on anybody, and I know he didn't have no child molester or rapist type shit. So I clicked up with him and another camarada from up north. Um, so we just chilled, us three, and we vowed to each other, no matter what happens, it's us three, we'll blast any motherfucker. We were strapped up on our yard every single day, bro. On the SNY, bro. We were strapped up every fucking day, you know? Didn't not say because we were badass or nothing, but just in case anything happened, we were there, ready to get it. But it's a struggle because if your city leaves, moves out, or you get a new city, your city paroles, whatever the fuck it may be, you got to worry about who's going to come in that cell next. And if it's somebody that has bad paperwork, I know that dudes that are still in good standings or active that are watching, like, shut up, homie, you're a piece of shit, your ass ain't lying. You don't have to worry about that. I beg to differ. Just because motherfuckers go to the other side doesn't mean that they let go of their morals, their honor, their dignity. Hell no. It just means that they let go of the politics from that side, but they still have to be men and carry on. They're still men that carry on, bro. Plain and simple. I could give a fuck if they respect it or not. We still have to survive. We're still in prison. Them motherfuckers think that just because you go from a 180 GP to an SNY, then all of a sudden everybody's cool. All of a sudden the killer's not a killer. All of a sudden nothing matters. CDC still treats you the same or worse, and hell no, you still gotta maintain. And I'm still not gonna live with a piece of shit, and I'm still a fucking man. Plain and simple, you know. So that's good. Don't take no risks. Don't do no interviews or anything like that. That's why I said, man, if I would have paroled, I was this close to parole in good standings. The only difference was they wanted me to take out one of my childhood homeboys because of the shit that he was doing, and in the most cowardice way. If they would have asked me to blast him in the cell, I would have done it. I would have done it. Because I don't know if I would have been able to kill him or not, but I would have blasted him. I would have fucked. But they wanted me to cowardly assassinate him with a hot shot through his veins. Somebody that trusted me, bro. They got me high, fed me, I fed him. We were bonding. We used to break dance together as kids, all that. I moved to that block out of loyalty to him. You want me to put a fucking hot shot in his veins, knowing that I'm killing him? I'm sick. Picture this. Hell yeah, fool, we just got a papel, meaning a little fucking heroin paper. What's up, dog? Hey, cook it up. Boom. Cook it up. Boom, boom. Draw it up. What's up, dog? You ready? Boom. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Boom, I'm sick. Boom. Put it in his veins. He goes out and he dies. I don't have that in my heart, bro. I don't have that in my heart. I could be vicious for somebody that has it coming, but not somebody that I love and somebody that didn't have it coming. Even though he broke the rules and he had it coming in that sense, he deserved this. Hey, you fucked up. Go out to the yard and get what you got coming. That's what he deserved. He didn't deserve a coward fucking hot shot. That's what he did not deserve. And I wasn't even gonna do that. I can't, brother. I still stay in the same neighborhood I wasn't born. Youngsters will do anything to get points nowadays. Exactly, do that too. And you gotta say today's generation. The crazy part is that when I paroled, I went to my neighborhood to do some business with my to handle some business, just drop some things off. My wife had something to pick up, things like that. Went to a birthday party with the youngsters. One of my family members that are interlaced, because my brother's still active, baby mom, talked to a lot of the youngsters from the neighborhood. They told me they had a lot of respect for me and all that. They understood, obviously, that I'm on the other side now, but they'll always remember the legend that I left behind. You know what I'm saying? And that's real shit. That is real shit, dog. That's a true story. Chicano says today's generation is definitely reckless. I don't know, just my opinion. In my city, they've been doing stuff broad daylight back and forth. Well, as far as that, Chicano, I uh, I wouldn't do stuff in daylight just to do it, but I have gotten out. I've have been in shootouts during the day. But we didn't do it on purpose. We just bumped heads with the wrong dudes and we just went at it with them. VF Morales says, Jay, 100%. Chicano, it's so scary now because this new generation don't care about anything. That's very true. I've seen a lot of dudes, man, especially in Chicago. Oh, shit, speak of Chicago. PNG says, L, do you know if your celly ever found out about the hit and then found out you declined to do it? My boy, PNG, this surprises me. This question surprises me because unless you're asking for everybody, I'll be shocked if you didn't know. Because I said it before. I told my celly before I left. I told this story. If you guys want to hear the story, I told them on stories written by a current prisoner why I went to the other side. Keep scrolling down the videos. Actually, if you go to my community post, my community page, all the way to the bottom is the very first post. I shared the link to that video on stories written by a current prisoner. I let my celly know. I let him know that they wanted him dead, and they asked me to do it. He wouldn't believe me. He ended up getting stabbed 17 times after that. Appreciate you, PNG. L, do you blame our generation on the generation nowadays? No. Honestly, I don't, bro. Because they didn't learn shit from us, apparently. Miguel Samantha says, fool, you scared. You so scared you left as far as you can. Oh, shit. Hey, Miguel, never mind the fact that my wife has lived here 2 other times and I'm with my wife following wherever she wants to go. Never mind that. Never mind that the first 2 years when I got out, I'm parole, high control parole. I was in my neighborhood, in my barrio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Went to Vegas, then went to Arizona, and now I'm over here. So, pélame la verga, pinche joto, pendejo. I wish motherfuckers like you would try me, bro. I really do. I really do, bro. I am more than ready for you fucking names. El Chicano says, clown up. Yeah, the dude right up there, Miguel, clown. Straight clown, bro. Clown. Bitches like that, bro, will all. I love when they underestimate a motherfucker. How about this, my boy? Find me and come get some. How's that? Find me and come get some. Don't call your homeboys. You come by yourself. Come by yourself, Doug. Anywho, back to normal program. Just to put this, I remember generation would give someone a pass if they would their familias. These, oh yeah, these youngsters don't care anymore, have no schooling. Yeah, before we wouldn't fuck with anybody who was with a girl, with their families or anything like that, especially with their kids, right? But I see now fools don't give a fuck with their girls. I remember back in the day, I remember this one time walking down. I had just barely got out. Bro, bullshit you know. Got out of YGC, went to my neighborhood, came to the last little dead end into the main street of my neighborhood, and I seen this dude from Lopers. Two dudes from Lopers had a girl. He was holding her hand. And I remember walking, and I remembered him because I did time with him. I knew he was from there. And he was walking right through my neighborhood. It was three of us, two of them, and the girl. And I looked at him, and I was just like, "You're fucking lucky you got your girl with you, bro." We still used to respect that shit. That fool looked scared as fuck. There's a reason why he was walking with that girl. Because that's the only way he was going to be able to walk down my neighborhood. Plain and simple. Who would have never walked down my neighborhood without that girl? Who would have got fucking beat to death, bro? With Miguel Samantha. I already know who Miguel Samantha is. Keep talking shit. You know what's so sad? Some people, they get treated with respect. They never get disrespected by me at all. And they still want to come out here and disrespect me for no goddamn reason. It's fucked up. V.M. Morales says, L, do you have a story about a bully in prison that thought he couldn't get in touch? Hold on. L, do you have a story about a bully in prison that thought he couldn't get touched and then he gets beat up? Oh, man, I've seen that. I've seen that a lot of times. Mostly dudes that are in politics. Fucking cement. Very disappointing. Yeah, I mean, do I have a story? Um, yeah, I mean, the first two that I could think of was in the county jail. The county jail, there was a lot of dudes tumbling, falling, because they were bullying a lot of dudes. They got power hungry, things like that. Yeah. So yeah, definitely it happened to me for sure. See, when it comes to um, politicking in prison, um, the only dudes that are really bullies are the organization members. Those are the only ones that really could bully somebody in that fashion. Um, or regular dudes in the county jail. It doesn't last forever. You can't really bully somebody with the position of power in prison unless you're an organization member. In the county jail, sometimes it depends on where you're at. It is watered down a little bit, but even that doesn't last. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah. But anywho, you guys, I appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Let's get this last little fucking hit a one if you're still up in here. Let's get a roll call here before I take off. Appreciate every single one of you guys for taking time out of your day. Tap in. Guys, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, of course, if you haven't subscribed. Share the video, the live, things like that. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, man, you guys could be anywhere else, but you're here. And I really do appreciate that shit. You know, I'm going to try to drop a few videos. Look, guys, please, 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 please. If you guys have not followed me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, especially if you have any suggestions of what type of reactions, or if you want me to react on a certain video or anything like that. I look forward for you guys. Before, you guys used to always keep me up on game, meaning like shoot me a video here and things like that. I don't have time to be going and circling the whole YouTube genre and all that. So if you guys have a certain video you guys want me to react on, trust me, 9 times out of 10, bro, 9 times out of 10, I will react on it. Just send me some good shit and tell me what's up with it, bro. Send me the video, send me anything you want me to react on, and I will do it. That being said, you guys already know, man, one life saved is one life blessed. A smart man learns from his mistakes, but a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. I'm out.